Stations in the newspaper, on the radio, it was the big story. Ross gave the speech of his career, so why did you produce a major feature on Flynn?
In case you haven't noticed, there is another candidate in this race.
Did you even have anybody covering the speech?
Of course I did.
Have you read the transcripts? People are calling him a viable presidential candidate.
The station must remain objective in order to give Senator Flynn equal access.
Oh, why don't you just admit the real reason? You're knuckling under the pressure from the boss, right?
Oh,
both of them.
I am doing no such thing. Now, Harley and Roger...
They want Flynn elected for purely personal reasons. And you're just going along with the program. They say jump, and you say how high. He'd do anything to suck up, even distort the news.
Right, that's ridiculous, okay?
Oh, yeah, is it?
Yes, it is, and it is a pretty damn serious accusation, which I resent.
I've worked here long enough to know just how hungry you are. And now that I'm gone, you think that there's nobody blocking your way to the top.
Blake, we were never even in competition.
Oh, yeah? Well, then what was all that talk behind my back about the boss's daughter?
Who told you that?
What difference does it make? It got back to me. Let me give you free advice here. I know my father better than anybody. And both he and Holly would be much more impressed if you showed some spine for a change.
Yeah, that's right, Frank. We'll be over as soon as we can. If push came to shove, would you really sacrifice your marriage to protect that?
I'm in a hell of a
Levy.
That was nice of Levy to stop by. What are you doing?
Throw this. Better than smashing your fist against the wall, knowing you'd probably end up breaking your hand on top of everything else.
I'm not into throwing things, Ross.
No, neither am I, but I didn't bring a baseball bat.
It's just gonna make a mess.
Stop being so damn polite.
Polite. Polite? This coming from a politician?
Sometimes, AC, you need someone else to say that it's okay. And it's more than okay. What's happened to you stinks.
Look at this! How many fishing poles can a guy use?
Well, be careful with those. Okay?
He's a fanatic, all right. Hey, Julie, what about the dresser?
Oh, that can stay.
Man, mind if a nosy neighbor asks what's going on?
Hey, Blake.
Yeah, well, I was just up at the other house, and I couldn't help but notice you're having a party without me.
Actually, it's a moving party. My brother's moving in with Harley.
Oh, that's great. That means he's doing better.
Yeah, much better.
So, are you staying here alone, then?
Actually, I don't want to. I just don't want to leave the Bauers stuck without a tenant.
Oh, well, I have the perfect solution. Why don't I take over the place?
Are you serious?
Very.
Great. I mean, if it's okay with Ed and Maureen, then that'd be great all around.
Hey, I heard a couple of extra hands were needed over here.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, buddy. Put my sister to work, will you? Okay.
And what are you gonna do?
Hey, I'm a supervisor. Isn't that right, Stavro?
No, I have that job.
I'll tell you what, we can supervise over here, all right?
All right.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Senator Marla.
Oh, Stavros, bless you. If I had a cigar, it would be yours. Julie, I came by to tell you that there's an awfully good chance that your brother could be released today.
Today? Are you sure?
Yeah, I just came from the hospital.
Good.
Hello? Yeah. Great. Tell him I'll be there. Thanks. That was Dr. Guthrie. She says I can pick Tony up in about an hour.
Well, I wanted to be the one to bring him home from the hospital, but we can't. We have to get all this stuff to the new apartment first. Is that possible?
Anything's possible, yeah.
Briggs!
What?
You and Alan Michael, you guys have to get the big bed out of the bedroom. Get the bed out of the bedroom for me. And, Ross, you and Blake, clear out that dresser. And who? Dylan, you and Julie, you guys have to clear out the bedroom.
Excuse me. Julie, we haven't had a chance to talk yet.
Well, Harley's really been putting us through the paces here.
Yes, yes. You know, I'm sure that Hamp is a little worried about that rezoning that Leo Flynn is backing. I want to reassure you that if I'm elected, that is simply not going to happen.
Well, we know that, and we both are very, very grateful.
Good.
Ross, Wayne has threw us a curve, and Congressman Daly and his group want to speak with you tomorrow.
Great. Excuse me, what did you do?
We get together for bargain, if you like.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll look into that.
I heard Marler's little campaign promise.
So then you understand how important his election is to Hamp's livelihood.
Yeah, well, here it is, Big Sis, in a nutshell. You tear up the photos of Ross and Blake, and Ross wins. Hamp's a happy man. But maybe Roger finds out about your past, and your marriage blows up. I know what I'd do.